Yeah, we're growing, and we'll get there eventually. It's just we're trying to do it in a really short period of time. But I think the way that I think about that is twofold. One is the technology that we're building, this fintech technology, is something that everyone in the world is craving right now, and everyone is wanting to try. So it's a matter of getting enough people to put in enough funds and to work with us on our flagship products to where we're able to grow. And the metric that we're using, I use internally, is we're on a mission to create 1,000 millionaires that don't have $1 million today. So if we can come up with a system whereby there's hundreds of thousands of people in there, but 1,000 of these people turn into millionaires, then those assets are inside of our platform. That turns us into a unicorn right away. And so that's really the goal that I have as an executive at the company, is how do we get people that don't have $1 million today to get them to $1 million through saving, through yield bearing assets, through a lot, compounding interest, through a lot of these things that have been around for a long time, but that not everyone in the world uses. And these are tools that are super important to get us there. So that's how we're measuring it internally, is if we can get to the point where we have 1,000 people that have become millionaires through our system and through working with our products, then that gets us really close to the unicorn valuation. And we want to be a fintech unicorn. I think Binance was the fastest fintech unicorn ever in the history. Yeah. I think it took less than 6 months. We used to have a slide about that in our pitch deck. So I'm pretty sure I've done this before. I've been involved in one of the fastest growing fintech unicorns in the world. And I think what we have at AURUM is actually very similar to when I started at Binance. When I started at Binance, crypto was still thought of in many circles as a scam. Bitcoin wasn't as institutionalized as it is today. There weren't ETFs on the open market as there are today. And I think if you look at from 2017 when Binance started to today, crypto has really come a long way. And there's a lot fewer people that think it's a full out scam, right? Like there's some people that have been scammed by it, but this is the nature of the beast. And I think the same thing, I guess, extrapolating over is happening with AI finance. A lot of people think, oh, there's 1 million bots out there, and these people take your money and disappear with your money, and it's how are we going to make sense of this? But I think that the baby is oftentimes being thrown out with the bathwater as it relates to that. And I think there's an amazing amount of technology that, AI and machine learning have been used in Wall Street for, dozens of years now. And to be able to bring this technology in a very simply packaged way to everyday people that need it, more than institutional investors and hedge funds and private equity firms, is a really exciting thing for us at